technology. So it seems like, in terms of, if the Allegan Empire was the most technologically advanced, it seems like the Garleans are not quite there if they're still trying to dig up, relics of the Allegan past, right? So, I'm not sure what the actual battleship, what kind of stuff there's going to be in there, but I think what's really interesting is that the Garleans were after something that was underneath Silvertear Falls. And I'm kind of curious if we won't be able to get a little bit of insight as to what that was. Now, that's the really that's the hook for me. I've always been really interested in what's going on in that initial 1.0 opening cutscene, and I think I'm starting to have an idea. And now I want to see if if the new dungeon will back me up on any of that. Go on. Sorry.
No, I think you really you're onto something there, because I always got the impression that Midgardsormr wasn't just chilling. I think he was protecting something under that lake.
Yes, I think that's been explicitly said that he was protecting something. So you've got Midgardsormr, and you've also got the Garleans that are they're looking at what the Dragon Song War, and it seems like something is preventing them from moving forward. Now, when they had initially come into Eorzea, they had said, according to the story, it said that they ran into a primal, and when they ran into that primal, they turned tail and went straight back to Garlemald. And so we don't know what that primal is. Now, it could have been, it could very well be Midgardsormr, but because that's depicted, I'm not sure that that's what they're referencing.
Well, Midgardsormr doesn't make any sense to be a primal, because when primals die, they evaporate back into ether.
That's true.
We have a skeleton of Midgardsormr wrapped around the boat, so
That's true.
So but he's just a big dragon.
Well, but we also have all this new lore concerning primals when it comes to Shiva.
That's also
true. When it comes to King Mughal.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And not only that, we don't really truly know if Midgardsormr is dead. He's thought to be dead, or she's thought to be dead. We don't know.
It could have some type of phoenix property.
And if you go back and you look at that original 1.0 opening cutscene, there is a large etheric, pillar of light that happens, and we assume that it's an explosion. But what if he's actually not dead, but just he finished his mission, he downed the Agrius, and now because primals seem to only need the wish or the will of whoever is worshiping them to be conjured, that brings up a lot of different possibilities for Midgardsormr.
Or maybe he's just super petrified, and the dragon's been working on a super soft.
Wait.
In the 1.0 cutscene, when Midgardsormr gets exploded or whatever,
yes,
in that bright light, you see a bunch of the primals shooting from him.
That is true. That happens directly after that. Yeah, right. Because you see Garuda,
you see
Titan, and Ifrit.
Yep,
and you're right.
What
could it be?
Midgardsormr
is some type of or something.
Is some type of elder primal, similar to what Bahamut, Odin is referred to, but what if something greater than that? What if Midgardsormr is
Mother of Primals.
Mother of Primals in some way or something, yeah.
Well, and some people have said, well, Midgardsormr is the dragon primal, but isn't Bahamut the dragon primal?
No idea.
From the Dravanian lands, I thought Bahamut.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Bahamut was considered their primal.
I spoiled myself that in Coil.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I know everything about Coil now. Coil, Nika, where are you in Coil?
Working on 13. We've got it down to 66.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah, I'm
the
really
last one.
Okay.
I'm actually really upset with the final Coil cutscenes. Not to spoil, but it ruined some of my kooky theories.
Oh,
the cutscenes are awesome, though.
I thought the very last one after you beat T13 is really boring and drawn out. Didn't like it.
No
I don't know,
spoilers.
but the one after you beat 12 is all cinematic and awesome.
No spoilers.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. That
So I'm
one,
sitting here like
But
at any
cinematic
given
and awesome,
moment,
so everyone
like,
should try to beat 12 to see it.
By the way, Nika defeating T12 earlier in the week live on the stream. So if you haven't subscribed yet while listening to Limit Break Radio, hit that subscribe button now.
Do it.
And you can watch us you can watch Nika do cool things, and then you can watch the rest of us fail to like really easy content for some reason. For some reason, that seems to keep happening.
That's fun too, though.
Yeah,
But-
I wonder why that could be.
But Sarsel, all right, we got to move on. We've got a couple of more people that we got to cycle through here. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention before you take off here?
Now, I just want to give a shout out to my free company, Chaotic Neutral, who are the coolest free company on Ultros.
Awesome! Shout out to Chaotic Neutral. Great name, by the way.
All right, take care, everybody.
Take it easy. Thank you very much for your call, Sarsel. Of course, that's Sarsel Twilight Sea from Ultros. Very appreciative for your call today. Ascalia, why did you send me a message?
It made sense at the time. I think the joke's
oh
on
yeah,
since past.
I was gonna do that too. Turns out I deleted Skype from my phone. So
I like to think I was just doing Juxta's work for him.
thank you, I appreciate it. Good job, intern.
All right, let's bring on Sasky out here. We'll check in with Sass. We usually do. He's on. He calls up a lot. Saskio!
Hey guys, how's it going?
Great, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Let me lower this here.
So,
Rolling in the gill.
Oh, damn right.
FanFest from Tokyo. Lots of big announcements.
man.
Lots of huge announcements. What's the biggest one for you?
There's only one right answer.
The lack of sleep. People were messaging me like crazy to let me know that Gunner is going to be machinist.
Yeah.
Oh, Astro
People-
Magician.
Yeah, people kept telling me, "Oh, you know what? Tell Square Enix to make engineer a job, mechanic," and then all of a sudden, machinist comes out. So people are thinking, "Wait, does SAS have the real type of connections here to actually influence this sort of thing?" So I was like, "No, it's pure coincidence. Let me go back to sleep." And then I realized, wait, did they really do that? I checked my Facebook, and my Facebook was blowing up with machinist.
Yeah.
And the new race class, which I kind of called it, because you see one of them when you do the White Mage quest, the kid with the horns.
No, that's a different
completely
thing.
different.
That's what is that?
And I said it would be funny if they look like that.
What is that?
Well,
It's a
that
look
race,
like
that
that.
race
Some type-
has a name. I can't remember it.
Like
It's called White Mage.
Paula
Paul Jal, something
Paul-
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit,
see,
we jumped on
I said
that.
it'll be funny if they look like that, and if they have like horns or something like that, because I figured it might be something dragon related.
Yeah, but the Aura have scales and or a tail, and the Pawa Jawa guys don't.
Are
They just have
children with
purple.
horns. I don't think
Yeah.
children with horns equates to lizardy people.
See, the thing is, we keep saying that they're kind of like dragony sort of a race, and
More demon, I thought.
but we have to remember that this race comes from Doma, and not from Dravania.
Doesn't
So
mean that there can't be dragons.
no,
over there.
I mean, there's no reason that it can't
I
be
am
like
a
lizard
firm
influence, but it's I don't.
follower of the theory that this race started when Shiva banged the dragon.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Well,
That
we'll
is
keep that in
part of
mind
the
and
lore.
see if she gets to say she called it. But I got to say something first.
Okay.
Before we go on.
All right.
Kahlo, get off your ass and make your own gill.
Yeah, get off your ass and make your own gill.
Why?
I was like, he just gave us a look of why would I do that when I
Why?
can get it for
Because-
free?
that is a good point. Why?
It's better. Stop being a
No,
leech.
I would have to say that getting gill for free and not doing anything is better than making it.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But you have to actually put that gill to good use. Like, buy the gear, get it fully melded, and go do things.
Wait, what?
And a humongous look of, no, we don't.
Why would you have to do that?
I got 3
These people-
4-star craps
People don't
already.
understand gill. What?
Right? These
Gosh.
poor people and their crazy theories.
See,
You have no idea how you have no idea what being rich is actually like.
Yeah.
You get to buy glowy primal weapons. You get to buy gear like, hey, I think I'm going to transmog. No, you know what? It actually doesn't look that good. I'm going to store it away.
You know what?
I wish everyone out there
there's
could
a
see him
difference
saying this in like his
between buying
throne
it-
chair.
Guys,
Showing
I
it
have a
off with
throne
your name
now.
on it.
I have a throne now.
Pictures incoming.
I have one too.
I
I sold 2 of them today.
No, I'm talking about in real life. In the studio, I have a throne.
Like half of us are on like
for
folding
you.
chairs. He's got a freaking throne.
Yeah, Aniro was bringing an extra chair for Kyle, and it's like this big, comfortable throne. And as he comes in, he goes, "Ooh, I want that one!" And just the look on Aniro's face, and he's just like, "That is the least surprising thing I've heard all day."
It truly
I'm not
is.
surprised that you'd want the throne.
And I got it too.
That is the least surprising thing we saw all day.
Yeah.
It swivels as well.
True strike.
Watch, if I can-
Seriously, though,
I tried to make
earn
a
your
character
own
so
money.
If I do,
It's so great.
I'm going to let you guys know how fast it would take me to make a mill with a new starting character.
I guarantee it's faster for them right now.
Yeah, our benefactor like logs in and has like 3 to 10 mil just waiting in her delivery box or whatever, easily.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. I like this comment from SciGuy98 in our chat. To be fair, we don't really know where the current 5 races are from. We are just all immigrants to Eorzea, so
Right.
That's a
Even
pretty
in
good point.
11, we never know where they came from. All we know is like some tribe or camp somewhere.
You
where
know,
they decided to
I
venture
do.
out in the world.
I do recall in, I want to say it was the 07 Fan Fest, that they had a big chart of, you know, like clan movements throughout the continent. So,
Right, but it wasn't a location that we could actually visit. And they did say nobody knows where the Taru came from. All they know is that they were being chased by the Yagudo and ended up in Surudaburuda.
right, yeah.
I think like Mithra is the only one where you get any real clarification on where they come from. I
That's
can't even
right.
remember.
We
What's the name of
never
that southern
actually
continent?
go there.
No, you don't go there.
Yeah. You just go to one of their settlements,
Right,
which is
right.
Kazam.
Right, yeah, that's right, yeah. So,
Though, Golden Saucer has me excited.
oh yeah?
A place where I might actually be able to throw some gill around and have fun with it.
There does need to be some sort of thing for people with like who have just astronomical amounts of gil to just be able to throw it around. Yeah.
Yeah. But my mom talked me out of buying a large house because she kept mentioning the Golden Saucer. And I kept thinking, well, I could spend 40 mil and buy myself a large, but Golden Saucer would be a lot of fun. So I'll go with fun and probably get myself a medium or small because I really don't need all that much space. But
I
now
bought a room
I'm
in my
debating,
free
should I
company house.
wait till Golden Saucer comes out or buy a large?
By and large.
By a large, yeah. That's what I
You
was
don't
saying.
really need a large for one person. It's a lot of space.
That's
It
That's
becomes
the argument.
lonely and sad. I feel like
Oh.
if they let you have roommates or share with your eternal bonded partner,
Oh
then
my gosh, he's saying this again.
it would make more sense. Why would
Stop
you need a
being
large
so
house for just
casual.
one person?
Because you're rich and you can afford it.
Man,
It's
Nico,
not about
please,
need,
let's
it's
not talk
about want.
No.
Affluence.
No eternal bond talk. I've been having to reject people left and right since they started.
Just say
look
you
at
want
this
a prenup. Just say you want a prenup and then go away.
yeah.
Hashtag
Yeah.
My benefactor actually came and
Saskia-
asked me.
Sask. I'll just throw you on that pile too, you humble braggers. God.
Listen to Aniro. He's so jealous.
Does anybody have any toast and peanut butter to go with his jelly?
Nero's got some delicious sour grapes going on.
You know, I'm sure, Aniro, I'm sure you could talk Juxta into changing to a female so you can get the dress, and then the two of you can just marry.
You know what? We can just
I have
dye your
friends that were
augmented
doing
gear,
that.
dye it green.
Doesn't have to change to a female for that though.
I
He
need
wants
the
the
dress.
dress.
I need the dress.
You really
SC
don't.
is
Double standard, by the way.
Yes,
Double standard.
SC is
the guys
accepted
can't
gay
get the
marriage, but
dress,
not
the girls
cross-dressing.
can't get the, like,
Girls can wear
Groomsmen.
the tuxedos. Guys cannot wear dresses.
all right,
What the
that's dumb.
fuck?
They should fix that.
Right?
Time for some gender equality up in here.
I mean, come on, if
Very quality, I
Hildebrand
agree.
can wear a dress.
Right?
I just say make kilts available and be done with it.
There you go.
No, I need a pretty wedding dress so I can dye it blue and be like Elsa.
I am seeing a lot of that on
I'm
this
going to be a
server,
big beef.
and
whale.
they always have the Shiva weapon to go with it.
Nika, be 100% serious when I say this. Do not be Elsa. No.
I'll die. I'll
No.
the lightning
I can just
hair
see
and
Juxt-
make my hair
No.
more.
I can just see Juxta being the biggest bridezilla.
Yeah, I'm totally doing it just because you don't want me to.
Just because you.
Let it go, Juxta.
Samus in our chat, hashtag ban Juxta.
Can't ban me.
Oh, Samus is here now.
Yeah, Samus. Here, I love. Samus does this great game on his stream where if somebody comes to our channel and subscribes and they let him know through their chat channel, Samus will mute Juxta in the chat channel for what, like 5 minutes?
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it's
If
so
they
negligible.
mention LBR, it's 5 seconds. If they say they followed LBR, then I get 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, 2 minutes.
All right,
Oh,
2
okay.
minutes. That's good. That's good. So I feel like we could continue this game. I think we could continue this game on the show.
You can't. I'm immune. I'm a moderator.
No,
Okay, so
no, you
it's
can't.
Whenever he feels like.
No, I think that right now Samus is the only one who gets this ability because he came up with the game. Anytime that Samus puts into the chat hashtag ban Juxta, we're gonna mute your mic. And you go back to intern status.
You can't do that. I'm a host
board.
now, and we already have 2 interns in studio right now.
Hey, I have a mic.
No, you're. Come on.
Shut up.
You are been AFK for 6 months. You are downgraded to intern status.
And Fi bringing up a good point. He says he would donate Gil to a Nero to mute Juxta. Well, maybe we can extend this game to the rest of the chat room
Anir's about to get his own benefactor.
moving forward.
If they pay you, Gil.
Donate
Nero,
donate to the show.
You need to make your own Gil. It will feel so.
Take your own Gil, quit being a leech. Hero man. Here.
I really tried. I couldn't do it.
Carlo, you and I, we
God.
need fat cats because we're totally fat cats.
Back
Fist
cat.
bump.
Fist bump.
Oh man! All right, Saskia, thanks so much for the call, man. Enjoy the rest of Japanese Fan Fest. Have you been watching the live stream?
I actually was knocked out. I woke up a little while ago, saw on Facebook you guys were streaming, so hopped on.
Oh well,
Good choice.
Yeah, we're better than that piece of shit stream anyway. So
Oh, definitely.
Hashtag shots fired.
Wow, that was.
all I'm salty about is that it took me like 4.5 hours to figure out how to purchase the stream from Nico.
Come on, let's-
Otherwise, it was totally fine. Like I said, the North American community guys did a great job of being able to provide a really cogent list of what we're getting with Heaven's Word and 2.5. But man, Nico, fuck that website. Fuck that website so much. They posted how many steps was that guide? It was
20?
like 20 steps to be able to
steps?
figure out how to purchase the Nico premium stream. Just do it through Twitch next time. Save us all the headache. Do it through Twitch.
But they don't have the scrolling
Well,
comments.
Nico is the Japanese Twitch YouTube type site, so
I
it was
will-
their fan fest. They were forced to use Twitch for our fan fest. so it's only fair that we use theirs.
Except Twitch isn't half of the piece of shit that Nico is.
Twitch worked.
Yeah, I think for the US and the UK Fan Fest, it was easier to sign up. I doubt there were 20
yeah.
steps to sign up for the premium stream.
Totally. And I think that there is a Japanese version of Twitch. Like there's a shitty like English version of Nico for like 2 or 3 clicks, and then it starts getting into Japanese. Like you click into 3 menus in there and you're seriously into complete Japanese. And if you want to order something, if you want to actually pay them for something, then all of that is in Japanese. And unless you had that 20-step guide, which thank you for providing that, Square Enix, but just next time, just do it on Twitch. Just it's way easier for everyone, I think. Just do it on Twitch.
Yeah.
Although I will side with Juxta, and I will say
Scrolling comments are
the
best.
scrolling comments are pretty fucking awesome.
Next time they do something with Nico, we need to live stream that and just read the comments.
I wish we could do like flying comments across the
Twitch,
stream
get
like
on
that.
that.
Well, I don't know, I think OBS I would have to work with OBS to make that happen, but it's possible. Maybe
There's got to be a way. But before I go, I'd like to say if anybody on Midgard is looking for a free company, we say Hooray is always looking for a few good warm bodies to throw at stuff.
All right, just have to put out that personal plug, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Sass, thank you so much for joining us. And
As always, good to be here.
yes, take it easy, man.
You too. Take care, guys.
All right, so we've got a couple of more people who'd like to call in here. I know,
so late.
I know, it's getting really late.
You don't have to drive an hour and go to work in the morning.
I know.
Can we get Samus on the show? Let's get Samus on.
We'll try. Samus, send me a message on Skype if you'd like to be on the show. The next caller I was going to go to is not letting me bring them in. Chris Skull on there we go. Here we go. Let's try that now. We're going to bring in Chris Skull from the Kektar server.
Crystal Skull?
No, Chris Skull. What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Hey, it's really awesome. Thanks for having me on the show, Nero.
Thank
Happy
you for
birthday, man.
Thank you very much. The first
No, his birthday's over.
First
You missed
person on the live stream
to
wish me a happy birthday.
He missed it.
By a day, but
He missed it. A few hours. You're late.
Belated. It's still good.
But yet the only one to wish me a happy birthday live on the stream today. So anyway, but thank you, Chris. What was the most exciting part of the Tokyo Fan Fest for you?
FanFest, dude. Let me tell you, Dark Knight looks so fucking badass.
I know.
I can't wait.
I know everything about it, dude. The weapon design, armor design, all of the animations.
Those 40 seconds, good
awesome.
enough to keep me hyped until May.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times by now. It's
That's it.
Although there's like one little part in that video that is kind of gives me like, I feel like I kind of got an idea of what exactly their mechanic's going to be.
Okay.
I feel like they're going to have some sort of stance dancing, as in like maybe they're going to switch between like, I don't know, they're just going to have one mode where they might be like all parry intensive and maybe they can go into like a slightly better DPS mode, but like the stances are active within the battle, like granting them different effects and that sort of thing. Like that's the only thing I could see them like being really unique to them. Like, you know, maybe they have like their DPS mode, or maybe they just would have like, you know, their like mitigation mode or something like that.
Yeah, you know, again, I still think that it's going to end up being magic based, and that
Thank you, Carletta.
And you know, like a lot of absorb skills, and maybe, you know, a way to do that is to connect the absorb not to the spell going off, but to, you know, sort of like an end spell on the weapon, where every time you're hitting or you're using an ability, it's either providing a debuff or a buff, or, you know, some type of that sort of trade-off. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, let's see, Rage of Helon gets a strength down debuff on enemies. I could see them having like, you know, something like mini viruses all over the place just because they can.
Right, yeah. Or like with Warrior, when you use like Storm's Path, it's got the slashing resistance down. Or is that Storm's Eye? I can't remember which one that is.
Storm's Path gives the 10% damage debuff.
That's right. So it's Storm's Eye that gives the slashing resistance.
Who uses that anymore, since, you know, ninjas might as well do it, because I'm not going to do that.
Exactly, yeah. If you've got a ninja in the party, you basically don't have a use for that combo anymore.
Whoa. Hey. No, that is definitely the tank's job. You have to keep that up.
When our warriors off tanking, they're definitely the ones.
Okay, off tank.
Only off tank.
Main tank.
Only off.
Main tank. Main tank, or get the fuck out.
Well, that's the thing. No, if you're main tank, if you're
in Final Coil is what I'm going for there.
Well, you're talking about Final Coil, whatever.
That's true.
I mean, I'm talking in an endgame raid when you have a ninja and a warrior. A lot of the times, to keep the ninja's DPS OP, the warrior will do the slashing damage.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I'll agree with that.
Well, but then you have to coordinate that. You know, that's something that would take.
Not if you have TeamSpeak. The ninja just goes, okay, I'm dropping the debuff, and then the next time you do it.
Okay, that's fine for endgame raids and TeamSpeak, but I'm talking like you're pugging a dungeon.
The Dark Knight the Warrior keeps that up 100% full time. If you don't, you're bad.
Oh, okay. I guess I will never keep it up, and you'll never keep it up, and then we'll both be equally bad.
Yeah, there you go.
I hate
No commendations for the warrior, no commendations for the ninja. It's like bad ninja, bad warrior. They didn't put the 10% damage reduction. Both bad.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the call, Chris. We've got a couple more people that we.
No, I know you guys got a ton of people.
I know.
I want to say, you guys are my lucky charm tonight. I've gotten 5 Atmas in the 2 hours that I've just been kind of
Nice!
and listening
You're
to
welcome.
you guys.
Nice. We LBR bringing the Atma charm.
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Is this your first time working through Atma, or
let's see. I spent it's Central Shroud. I spent like 5 hours there in total, just grinding fates, never getting it. And then tonight I got it, and now I've just been on a freaking roll.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. That's great, man. Congratulations.
I'm bringing my laptop next time and farming Atmos while we record.
There you go. Farm Atma, LBR radio. That's where it's at.
Well, thanks for the call, and congratulations on your Atma.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Love the show. Keep it up.
Thank you. Take it easy. All right. A couple of more people. We've got. Let's bring in Sly.
Slyaka.
No, it's not Slyaka. It's Sly.
Slyaka.
Why are you terrible
That's his
at
name.
Juxta? Why are you terrible at this?
It's definitely Slyaka Grey Fox.
It's definitely Sly. What's up, Sly?
Slyaka, what's up?
LBR, you my boy, Blue.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Even rocking the video
I was
camera.
going to say, I can see him.
Yeah. Say wave hello.
Hello.
No one else can see it, but we can.
Yeah, I know.
Here,
you see the man. You see what little you can see of the man cave.
There we go. Well, here. We'll nobody on the stream will be able to see this, but Sly, you will.
Just for you, man.
Just for you. What's up? Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Sly, man, thanks so much for calling up, and of course, you're one of our favorite FanFest attendees. What do you think about the Tokyo FanFest, man?
Okay, let me start off. Machinist. I originally thought that was going to be Agent, just basically going on what Yoshi P wore at London.
Yeah.
But again, that was a big Yoshi troll. So I at least wanted to be partially right, but he just went in a totally different direction. And in terms of Machinist, do you think that it has a kind of Sid vibe to it if you look at it really
Yes.
clearly?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. It totally does.
Nika's trolling us.
Nika decided to pull up her webcam too. Hi, Nika. Yes, we can.
Hello.
We can see.
Hello. Hello.
Which, by the way, Juxta, I am watching the chat room. So you.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You.
Hey.
You lose mic privileges. What? You can't just delete Samus's messages and boot him from the chat room and think that I won't notice. You're terrible.
He does it to me all the time.
Well,
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
yeah. Guess what? You get to hang out with Kyle and not have a mic. So yeah, dude, Machinist looks fantastic. Now, what do you think about like the turrets? What do you want for the pet? Do you want all of the damage to come from your pet, or do you want the pet to be responsible for doing debuffs? I was saying earlier that I think 100% of the damage should be coming from the pet or the turret or whatever,
No.
and then the person playing it should be responsible for any kind of debuffs or buffs
He's
or
like,
anything.
nuh-uh, fuck
No,
that.
no. Other way around.
Yeah?
Other way around. I think you should be responsible for your own damage. The pet should be responsible for debuffs.
See, now, that's really interesting, because then you would have to write a whole lot of really good AI for that turret, right? Like, because if
Or otherwise it turns into LOL Pup.
Or it's like
unless you get more control over it.
Or it's like Celine, where she'll fire all her goddamn buffs
Just
at once.
give us more control over it.
How much control do you?
I'm just saying, why can't a lot of the damage come from the machine, right? But that's coming from your hotkeys. You know, it doesn't have to be that all of your moves that you use are being done with the gun.
Right, your hotkey commands are your commands.
Exactly.
I've never really had to deal with pets. I don't want to ever deal with pets, but and now that I'm going to Machinist, which I promised myself I'm going to, and I'm going to Dark Knight.
And Dark Knight, yeah, you'd said that on the last show.
Yep, I'm going to Dark Knight. And I'll probably do a Dark Knight as an alt on another server. I don't know which server.
Okay.
I'll have to do a LeBron thing and make the decision to go what server. But yeah, I've never had to deal with pets. Been Goon Squad. Hashtag Goon Squad. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe. President Goon. But yeah, I never really had to deal with pets. But like, if I'm going to go to like a pet centric, job, I don't want the pet being responsible for, I would say 70% of the damage. I would want the pet to be responsible for maybe 30% of the damage, if anything. I mean, solely your damage is your responsibility.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
It just seems like if you set a turret to just repeatedly attack a target, and it is just focused on damage. Not 100% of all the damage coming from the job would come from the turret, but it just seems like you would want the debuffing or buffing not left to the pet or some sort of automated system, the Gambit, whatever you guys had mentioned, but that you would want to have some sort of semblance of control over that, whether it's being able to issue the commands for the pets or whether it's coming from abilities from yourself. I think that it's easier to control if it's coming from yourself, but that's just my opinion.
Again, I never had to deal with pets, so I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. But Machinist does definitely look cool. Has a really cool steampunk vibe to it.
Definitely.
Yeah. So excited. Well, thank you so much for the call, Sly. I wish we could hang out and talk to you a little bit longer, but
that's fine. I know you got like tons of other people to call.
We've just got a couple of more people to cycle through here, and we got to get these guys on the road. So thank you so much, man, for your call.
Thank you, and see if you can get Samus on. Go ahead and give him a call.
All right, well, we'll see what we can do for Samus.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Thanks so much for your call, and take it easy.
Take it easy, man, and happy bebelated.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So kind of you.
Man.
Take it easy. Sly, a.k.a. Gray Fox. You can follow him on twitch.tv/Sly, a.k.a. Gray Fox. Definitely want to do that.
It's fun just watching Nika listen to things because she makes funny faces.
No, that's what she looks like all the time.
Oh, okay.
That's not nice.
I like how we always
Have you met Callow?
I just like that I can't hear Juxta clearly.
Shut up! I like how you're dumb looking.
Ow!
Cry face.
I like how we always have just a couple more callers.
Well, people keep sending us messages.
Well, people can call in the other time. I got shit to do.
To be fair, we started with Nero saying we had a couple of callers.
All right. This is this is gonna be our last call for the night, and we are gonna take Samus as a caller. Let's get Samus in here.
What the hell is that picture?
We'll have to get Jensen in here too before we take off. Samus, man, what's up? Is he connected? I can't hear you. Samus, can you hear us?
I have my mic muted.
Oh, there he is. Samus, man, how's it going?
I'm doing well, guys. I was not expecting this.
Thanks so much for the. Well, we had to because Sly put you up to it, so now we have to.
Blame Slyaka.
blame Sly. Yeah. Blame Sly.
And we've got Juxta on timeout as per your demand. So
I was like, yeah. I had to meet you guys for a second. I came back. I'm like, wait, Juxta's missing. So. Was I responsible for that?
I love that he tried to delete your message.
Yeah, because he and he's on double long timeout because he tried to delete your message.
Cover up instead of taking the punishment like a man.
Yeah.
So where is he situated between Callow's legs now, or sitting on his lap?
There's only one person allowed in Callow's throne, and that's Callow.
Oh, I see him in the background. I didn't even see this. Yeah, I didn't even see the video was up. This is cool.
Hashtag based Samus Atma at number 6. Crystal Skull get Atma number 6 as soon as soon as Samus came on. So you're double good luck tonight.
Oh, how about that?
So what's the most exciting thing for you for FanFest, man?
Well, yesterday I watched a bit of it, or this morning, and I'm pretty interested in playing that new Machinist role. That looks pretty cool.
There it is. Yeah.
Yes.
But I like playing easy roles though. Range DPS, just run around and don't stand in fire. So
I don't sense Machinist being that easy.
But they're gonna have little turret thingies.
Yeah. I think it'll be a little bit more technical. I think it'll be like a Bard plus Scholar. Probably some micromanaging involved with the turret.
So,
like that.
What do you want from the job? Do you want it to be kind of micromanaging? Do you want to have a high degree of control over your turret? What are you looking for?
Well, in all MMORPGs, I've never played a class with a pet, except Hunter and WoW. But I mean, that's just auto attacking. It's really simple.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how the Machinist class works because I haven't played other Final Fantasy games. So I guess I got to take a few seconds to read up on that. But I mean, to have a pet and to micromanage that pet, like I said, with the I guess Bard-like abilities of running around and shooting, I think that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be a little bit different from a Scholar, where a Scholar's just got to stay put, like a Black Mage plus a pet. So having that, being able to run around like that, I think that'd be kind of fun. I just don't know what to expect from it. I think everyone else is guessing. You guys alluded to the pet being a debuff, and then the character itself doing the damage. I think that I like that idea. I do like that idea. So that way, somebody was saying that it's going to be a really difficult class to play with the micromanaging.
Yeah,
just like the Scholar, or just like a Summoner is. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would expect that, because if you have another class that's just kind of run and shoot like the Bard, then it's a bit redundant. So I think they're smart enough to do something like that. To be creative enough to create that interest for people to play new jobs. I mean, they did a pretty good job with Ninja. So I think we can set our hopes pretty high up for the Dark Knight and the Machinist.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think everyone's hopes are high for all of these new jobs, especially given how awesome Ninja is. I mean,
Ninja best job.
Ninja came out and just like everyone who plays it or mains it just loves it and says that it's a really well designed job, and outside of some Mudra lag, is just a shitload of fun to play.
I haven't looked back to Black Mage since I started maining Ninja.
Ninja sets the bar for all new jobs that come out.
I put all of my main Black Mage gear on my retainer. So
what I'd like to see is more synergistic abilities from the new classes, because looking at the original DPS classes, I mean, you have Dragoon and Bard that has the disembowel buff, and then you've got Foe's Requiem between Bard and casters, and that's and then kind of Monks by itself with the Warrior. It's kind of all separated. So I think maybe a little bit, something a little bit more cohesive between the new jobs. I could foresee that coming. Like I said, with the debuffs, I don't know what it's going to be. It's probably going to be some debuff stuff.
Yeah, definitely. The possibilities are wide open, and there are as was mentioned before, there are a lot of different buffs and debuffs that haven't even been ascribed to classes. So there's a lot of wiggle room that they have with these to be able to introduce some really good debuffs and unique debuffs or buffs to be able to help the flow of battle. I'm really excited about it. So
I heard the Dark Knight. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
you're pretty excited. Like actual video of a Dark Knight.
That was the best thing. The actual video, to see it with the animations and everything. That was a huge thrill for me. So yeah, that was definitely awesome. So.
I'm not sure if anyone asked or brought it up with LBR earlier, but are you going to do the race change to the Aura?
We did bring it up earlier. I think that Juxta might be the only one on the slate for.
I'm on the fence.
I'm gonna change my alt, but I don't really ever play it. But just to have.
Why do you have alt? That's so dumb.
So dumb.
My alt's level 3. It's not like I play it. It's just to have it.
Alts?
As a legacy member, you get free alt, so why not have one?
To be fair, her alt's probably going to make it through Final Quota before you guys step into it.
That's just me.
No.
I'm sorry.
Probably
I'm sorry.
not.
Do you want
We
to be a
have- we have-
casual?
I
Because
appreciate
having
it,
alt is
though.
how you become a casual.
We even have the leader of our raid static here, or my raid static here. That's them's fighting words. Them's fighting words, Samus.
You guys gotta step up your game. I mean, if I could pug through Final Coil before you guys get through it, I think no problem.
Did you pug T9? Did you really?
Yeah, I pugged turn 9.
God
and,
damn
I'm
it.
trying to get through turn 10.
Oh,
So I'm working on turn 10. I'm real close to it. You know, that's the problem
awesome.
I'm coming across with pugging, and I think this might be relatable for a lot of the casual guys out there. Getting through turn 10 is going to be a bit difficult because not many people have gotten through turn 9 yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when turn 5 got buffed, a lot of people just rolled through that. But I think turn 9 is really more of a wall and that much more difficult.
it really is. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot more mechanics that are
And even
difficult.
still, in Final Coil, there's a lot of DPS checks where if you're pugging with people who literally just get the T10, you're not going to beat the enrage timer.
And not,
Yeah.
and not just that, but with T9 and them just increasing the echo, there are so many attention checks and so many different phase changes about that fight that just increasing the DPS is not gonna guarantee you a win.
Yeah.
I know, Kyle, with our raid static that it's not a matter of pushing DPS. We're meeting all of the DPS checks, right?
Right.
It's a matter of being able to get those razor thin mechanics to get those right every single time. So
Yeah, that phase 4 is real tough. I mean, getting to Heaven's Fall should, that's pretty standard stuff. It's like Titan X. You should be able to get to phase 4, and then phase 4 is the motherfucker in Titan X, right?
Right. Yeah.
Turn 9 is no different, but the final phase is a lot harder than Titan.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, Samus. Well, we've got to pack it up here, and we
course.
really want to thank you for giving us a couple of minutes of your time, man.
Always a pleasure, guys. Always fun.
Of course, Samus, you can check him out at twitch.tv/evolvedmale. Samus, do we have your permission to take Juxta off a timeout now?
I kind of like him where he is.
Fuck you!
Look at him looking sad above your shoulder. Like you see him it's over your right shoulder.
He's telling you you're number 1. Number 2, sorry.
It's more awesome because it's like right in the corner. It's almost right in the corner because like in my channel when I ban him I might go sit in the corner and think about what you did for 5 seconds and it's like he's literally doing that right now on your stream, which makes it more awesome.
All right, we'll keep him quiet for another couple of minutes.
Give him like 30 seconds. Put him back on. I'm sure the listeners are going to appreciate that.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
guys.
Samus. Again, twitch.tv/evolvedmale. Check him out. He does a great streaming show. Samus, thanks so much, man.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, you too.
For being an evolved male, why does he have a girl's name?
Samus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Samus is a girl.
Yeah. So it's
Total girl's name.
Because gender doesn't mean nothing. Gender don't mean nothing.
Metroid?
It's ironic and trendy.
Metroid? That's
Yes.
the name of the person, Metroid.
And she's a girl.
Metroid is a girl?
No,
Samus is a
Damn
girl.
you.
Oh my god, you're
Jax is
terrible.
the biggest troll on the internet.
I know. I don't know why I'm giving him a mic
I'm
back,
trying
but
to
I do.
insult him for you, and you're just being a dick. Keep him on mute.
Are you gonna take that from Kahlo? Don't listen to Kahlo.
Oh no.
Kahlo doesn't own you.
I'm pretty sure this is Joe Never Fails. Joe, is this you?
This isn't Joe.
It is Joe.
It's
What's up, Joe?
Waldoon.
All right, Joe.
What's up, yo?
Joe, you're going to be our final caller tonight here, and
Thanks, John.
we're going to wrap it up with you.
Because if you're not, we're going to punch Nero.
All right,
Appreciate it,
and you get 2 questions that we're gonna give to you. Part of FanFest from Tokyo.
Favorite part from FanFest in Tokyo is Alexander, hands down.
Alexander, yep, that's going to be awesome.
So hyped.
It's going to be awesome.
Alexander.
Totally.
Yeah. I just got to T12, just down T12 this week, and we just started T13 tonight.
Congrats.
68% progression. First night. We don't have enough HP, but we're working through it. But
Nice.
If you're about something like more progressive than that in the hard mode.
It's a race, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, that's the stuff that really hits me hard in the heart. Like I love that difficult content, and to be able to like hit it and just crush it, and like know that there's even harder shit out there. Like I'm struggling on T13, so it's one of those things where I'm really looking forward to that. Absolutely.
Man, and I was watching your stream the other night, dude. Your character looks fucking pimped out, dude, with all of that Dreadworm gear that you got. Oh, looking really good.
Looking a lot better than Nico.
Hey, my shield is pretty pimp. Have you seen my shield?
I did not see the shield. I haven't even seen you guys. I haven't like been on since the last time that I called into the show. Like straight up, like I haven't caught you guys on Twitch. It sucks.
Well, I watched her be able to win that shield. So yeah,
that's awesome. No, Nika came into my stream when they down T12. You guys beat us, which is it's always awesome to see you guys. Like you guys, I think you guys we might have progressed faster off Rip, and then you guys passed us to 12, which is really fucking cool.
If you guys have time to practice 13 over the holidays, you might beat us because we're kind of all over the place for the holidays.
Let me tell you something. We had some drama in our raid group again. We had our main black mage from I-121 black mage to I-111 scholar. So our scholar has 555k HP, which is 5.5k HP. It's like way below. Needs a lot of.
Yeah, you need to be 6.2 or something.
Yeah,
6.2, 6.3 to be safe. You know, there's a little bit more than that, but it is what it is. But yo, so hyped for the aura.
Yeah,
so
you gonna change? You gonna change to the aura?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Well, the main thing is this, like straight up. I don't know if you guys know, but I had a Swagoon off on my channel yesterday.
Nice.
And I had a 1v1 match with my buddy on the server, and it was basically to see who was going to be the girl in our marriage.
All right, and so gotta know who won.
I lost.
Oh, Joe! Oh,
and yo, when I tell you this, like, hands down to Perez, hands down to my boy, shout out Perez's replay, Panther server, but yo, I got wrecked. I didn't even fucking lose. I got fucking wrecked. And yo, it's terrible. But I got fucked up. I had to roll an L's and female, so I'm an L's and female right now. I figure I'm going to get a Fantasia. Yo, I know. Laugh it up. Joanna never fails. Straight up.
Joanna never fails.
I love it.
Wow.
Sounds like Joanna failed.
Yeah,
right?
That is hysterical, man. Oh, too funny.
But yo, I figure if I'm gonna get another Fantasia, I'm gonna roll an Aura.
There you go. If you got to be a girl, just fuck it. You know, be Aura.
Yes, and if you have to be a girl, just fuck it. Way to go.
Fuck it.
Way to go.
Well, that's been my strategy for the past few years.
Not what I meant.
How's that working out for you?
That is not meant at all.
I'm sexy as fuck, man. I don't give a shit. I look fantastic.
Joe's rocking it, man.
Just own it, Joe. Just own it.
But in all seriousness, like the main reason why I picked my class, like I was like, you're a male, is like not because of the way it looks and everything like that, but because of the stat allocation. Like there is a marginal increase in strength and fit. So
right,
like that's what I look forward to in Aura. Like I see it as like when I look at them immediately, I'm like, that looks like a strong race.
Totally. It totally does. They look badass.
Exactly.
Nika disagrees.
They look badass as fuck, man.
Yeah.
I see that and I'm like, yo, there's got to be some type of stat allocation that's going to make them boss.
Totally.
Going to make people want to spend $10 to play that class.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally. So, yeah. No, I agree.
That's the reason. You know?
I agree. I can't wait. There's just going to be a ton of Auras running around like first week.
Oh, yeah. And I think what's really cool about it is like the male's tall, strong, but the chicks are still like, they're cute. You know what I mean? Like they're not just like beastly chicks like rugged and females, you know?
Right.
I feel like they should have the males have more strength and then the females can have more cooking.
Magic.
Cooking.
Cooking? Oh my! Wow!
Nika is so offended.
I should not have given you a mic back. Wow!
Where's Samus when you need him?
Now we're just going to get flooded with terrible iTunes reviews.
Hashtag LBR misogynists.
Oh my god!
Can his mic be turned off for the first couple minutes of the next one?
Cooking relevant jokes are a despicable thing. All right, Joe. Well, thank you so much for your call. We got to wrap it up. We're way over time, so we got to get out of here. But thank you so much, man.
Guys, yo, keep fucking rocking. I love you so much.
Thank you, Joe. Twitch.tv/Joe Never Fails. Subscribe to him. He's got a great stream. Joe, thank you for joining us.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, that's gonna do it. I have one final question for you guys. And this is just to pose to I'm posing this to you, and I'm posing this to you, and I'm pointing at Kahlo and Juxta.
Thanks, Dick.
No, it doesn't apply to you.
Of course it doesn't.
No, because you played 1.0, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, then shut up.
Oh.
Don't get offended before you know what the question is.
Doesn't apply to Nika either. But my question is...
Hold on, does it apply to Kyle?
No. Wait, Kyle, did you play one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't apply to Kyle.
Okay.
At this point, a year later, looking down the barrel of an expansion with new jobs coming, your favorite job added, do you regret that you didn't play 1.0? For the story. For as much as we're invested in this world now and invested in this game, is there any point that you ever like think back and you're like, damn, I really would have liked to know how that story unfolded. I would have loved to be a part of how that story unfolded.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
I'm surprised.
Good though.
I'm surprised because even having played 1.0, there are still points where I wish I could go back and replay it.
Maybe it's because I just really don't know anything about it, and for me, the fact that everything was reset the way it was with Bahamut is enough for me.
Okay. All right. Juxta, what about you?
Based on the question being, do I regret not having done the story? I guess I can see myself regretting the story.
Maybe that's not a fair question. Maybe a better question would be, if you could go back and do the 1.0 story now, would you do it?
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, in that case, I would, because...
I mean, not like having to go back and like put up with how shitty 1.0 was, but I mean, like
for example, if all of the story was available on YouTube to watch, I'd watch it.
It is. Well, most of it is. I mean, you could watch it
then.
Yeah.
Then what's the point? What's the point of the question?
I don't regret not playing 1.0 because that's, a travesty. But I do regret not being able to experience the story.
Yeah.
But that's not really on me. That's on Square Enix for making a bad game.
Okay, fair enough.
I decided pretty quickly not to play 1.0 when Juxta sent me a message, and I asked him how it was, and he's like, all right, so you know how... They're like, don't worry, we're not going to have any menus in FF14 because the menus in 11 were bad. I'm like, yeah? He's like, no, they weren't. In FF11, we have no menus compared to this.
But to be fair, the story we're really talking about didn't start until Yoshi took over anyway, and that's when the game was actually playable and good.
So that would be 1.2. So that was like 6 months after it came out.
Yeah, it was like January.
Yeah. So, as I'm playing through 2.0, there are moments where I'm like, damn, I really wish I could go back and replay that moment in 1.0 or go back and look at the way that the map was before it was destroyed. I don't know. I don't know if that's an effect of like my own nostalgia, or if, now a year later, as people have become really invested and involved in the game, if that feeling isn't a little bit more pervasive, that, oh damn, I wish I had gotten into this during 1.0 and I really felt even more invested.
I don't think we have to worry about it, because a year from Heaven's Ward, when the next expansion, Wings of the 12, comes out and they send us into the past, it'll be fine.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it here for Limit Break Radio for today. Thank you for joining us for our Tokyo wrap up. It's been a pleasure streaming for you guys today. The website is limitbreakradio.com. If this is your first time checking out the show, we've got an entire archive of a year's worth of podcasts there, as well as all of our shows going back to 2006 when we started the show for Final Fantasy XI. So please head on over to our website, limitbreakradio.com. Subscribe to the podcast and keep up to date with all of that. We've got some new loot in the loot vault, so make sure you're checking that out. That's at limitbreakradio.com, and then hit the loot button, or you can head on over to cafepress.com/limitbreakradio. Like us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/limitbreakradio. Follow us on Twitter. That's at limitbreakradio. We've been doing fun stuff, like yesterday when we were watching the stream. We were live tweeting and live Facebooking. So that's always fun, and you can only get that if you like and follow us on social media. So make sure that you're doing that. Follow us on Twitch if you're listening to this on the podcast. If you want to be a part of the live show and you want to be a live caller like any of our live callers here today, make sure that you subscribe to us on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/limitbreakradio. I want to thank all of our callers and all of you for listening, all basically 100 of you that that have been listening since we went live. Thank you so much for checking out Limit Break Radio. For Ascalia Ryumasa, Kyle, as well as Juxtaposition, Nika Kyanian, and Kala Landis, I'm a Nero. Keep listening.
You said Callow last.